Hello guys, I am Oji, back with another Etheria restart video. Today, I'm gonna talk about Veronica and how to build her correctly. Before we begin, it's better that we learn what she can do and what her skill is. Let's see, so she is a Crimson Duchess with a recent element, red, fire, and she is a kinda like DPS, but also a buff and debuffer. So you can build, I think, more on the debuffer here. So let's start with her first skill. It's called Shadow Thorn. So it deals 240% damage to a single enemy with a 40% chance to inflict attack debuff minus 40% attack, right? So it also has a Thorn Break passive skill. When Veronica is being attacked, she increased 35% turn matter and can be triggered one per turn. So if someone attack her, she can even go faster for her turn. So one of the best skills. So I think this is more of on the support. Yeah, I'm. I think I should make this for support, and then for the level 2 or skill 2, I mean, it's called Soul Bloom. So it's remove HP equal to 13% of Veronica HP from all enemies. Oh, so she deals damage based on her HP 13% to all enemies, right? So if she has like 40,000 HP, that's like 4,000 some hundreds, right? Okay, 4,200, let's assume, make it easier. And then applies 2 turn shield equal to 24% of her max HP. So yeah, if she has 40,000, that's like 8,000 HP shield. So this one also quite decent because you remove their HP while also giving your team shield. Yeah, she's pretty much a support for the team. Now the ultimate is one of the best one here. It's a buff steal. So Veronica deals 420% damage to a single enemy with a 80% chance to steal all buffs from them, and then has 100% chance to spread all her buff to all allies. So when she has a lot of buffs, all of her teammates will also get the same buff. So this is very good mostly in opposing and PvP, because in some boss they have so many buffs, right? So you can steal them and give it to your allies. In PvP it's even better, I think, because every time we do PvP we see enemies with so much buff stacked together into one unit or character. With that you can just use this skill onto them and then steal all of their buffs and give all of them to your team. That's really really good. And it also has apply soul ward 1 turn. Wow. So this one basically, when your unit die, it will stays alive for 1 HP. This duration cannot be extended, and yeah, you only have 1 turn. So if you going to die, this one will prevent that for one time, and then your HP will go to 1 point, I think. I'm not sure how much HP left, but yeah. Uh, so we learn all of her skills. We now have to build which skills to prioritize first. In my opinion, I think this one is quite good to prioritize until you get to level 4, because this one increased the turn to 35%, which is huge, right? And it's easily to get attacked because a lot of enemy have AoE. So whenever they attack you, you will get 35% turn matter, makes you can act right away. And then for these skills, I'm not really sure that this matters so much. So you can leave it to 0 unless you have a lot of extra stuff to build. Yeah. So I'm not really recommending to spend more skill point on this one. I would rather get this skill instead to max level 5 if possible, but level 4 is okay if you don't have enough. So this one is the most important skill of her. I think you want to prioritize this number one first, so at least to make sure to level 4, because the level 4, it has 80% chance to steal all of their buff, so you can share the buff to your team, because 80% is quite huge, right? It's almost 100%, but it's not 100, but it's still really really good. And then this one can be 0, this one can be level 4, but it's not really matter even if you don't do that, as long as you max this skill first. All right, but yeah, the debuff is nice, attack down 40%, but yeah, not necessary. So that's for her skill build. Now we learn what is her build for her equipment. So I didn't have the unit, so I put it on my replacement in this Dorothy. So for the model, I tried to use a swift rush and a bulwark, but I currently don't have the enough set for it to make the bulwark has 8. Yeah, but yeah, you can aim for bulwark to get 8, so you can get like 10% HP and then immunity for 1 turn, because you don't want her to get the buff in the PvP, especially because she is very important to do her turn to steal out of all of the enemy buff and share it to all of your teams. So in order to do that, you cannot get the buff for 1 turn. That's why. And then for the effect accuracy, you can also get some more by adding better stuff like this one, Ether Plague. It gives effect accuracy 20%. I think it's good to have 200% in PvP, because a lot of enemy sometimes have a lot of effect resistance, so getting 200% is even better. Right now I can increase this, I guess. Let's see if I have the effect accuracy. So effect accuracy, where is it? All right, here you go. Yeah, instead of that, I will use this. But yeah, this one, I can always upgrade to get something better like this, but I currently use them on the other unit, so yeah, it's better to do this. So one thing that you want to be sure is always have to have at least, in my opinion, 100, like 80%, because your enemy sometimes has 100% effect resistancy, so this one can mitigate that, right? And then for other stat, I try to get the swift rush is good for the speed, because of this 35% makes your Veronica can act right away easier. And then for what is that noise? Okay, oh, that's the speaker, sorry for the distraction. So that's for the model, bulwark and swift rush, HP 10% and speed 35%. And then for the shell, I try to use this Halloween so I can spam her ultimate even faster, because currently she has like 4 turn, right, if I remember correctly. So with this, you can reduce 1 turn and then aim for the effect accuracy, and then speed, and then the defense or HP. I think max HP is better for her. Increase max HP. So you want to have as much max HP as possible, and then gaze, and then the speed. So that's for the shell. I use Halloween because of the one random skill cooldown by 1 turn. So after take action, yeah, 80% is huge. So here you can see the unit, right? So she has, where is Veronica? Here. So in here she has 4 turn cooldown, but with that Halloween, it's only be 3 turn. So that's one of the reason why I like Halloween. So I can spam this even faster every 3 turn, which is good enough, because buff usually lasts for 2 turn, right? So every 3 turn you can get the rebuff again. So that's for today's video for Veronica. If you guys have any other recommendation or advice for this build, please let me know in the comment down below, and thank you for watching.